Streaming star Adin Ross was just hit with his 5th Twitch ban, leaving his fans concerned and confused as they await a statement from the influencer. Adin Ross is one of the top Twitch streamers and has built up a huge community on his channel. So it's not a permaban. How long is the ban? Best known for streaming games like GTA and NBA 2K, Ross has amassed a fan base of over 4 million followers on the Purple streaming platform, but he's just copped a ban from the site for the reasons as yet known. I heard it was because he said the F slur. My wife's literally walked in the door. Bro, my wife walks in the door. I hear my own voice. She's listening to me on Twitch. So, like, I'm just, like, it's just, I scared myself. Anyway, I heard it because he said the F slur, so do we not know what it is? Oh, it was not a permaban. Okay, has been banned. Ross speeches have been due to reasons as allegedly reading his Twitch chat while driving during an IRL stream with one of his guests using a homophobic slur. That's it? There's no more information? How is it? Okay, saying homophobic slurs on your Rage's broadcast, XQC urge all Twitch streamers to stop saying slurs and for their fans to stop making apologies for them. And Ross is accused of saying a homophobic slur while dropping on your Rage stream. The alleged instance. Okay, I mean, whatever. I don't really know what else there is to say here. Your agent insisted that it wasn't the case, claimed the person who said it was a friend of the high school. Okay, so it seems like he might have gotten banned for saying bad boy words. That's fine. I mean, I don't really care. I mean, that's pretty much it. There's not much else to say here. Is Jake Lucky behind it again? I mean, maybe. Oh, Jake Lucky's just said Adin Ross blatantly lying about not knowing why he was banned on Twitch. LMAO, what a surprise. Okay. What's up, baby? You okay? What's wrong? How you doing? Okay. I mean, there's nothing really here. I got banned. And I guess Jake Lucky weighed in on it. It's gonna be interesting though, what I will say. Jesus Christ. It's gonna be interesting because here's the thing, man. Like Jake Lucky. There's something a little sussy about Jake Lucky. And it's difficult to put your finger on exactly for the most part, but I know how to articulate what my problem with him is because I've seen people like Jake a lot, and Jake reminds me of a fuckboy that pretends that he's not a fuckboy, right? How many times have we seen somebody who kind of proposes themselves as like a moral arbiter and kind of to an extent promotes cancel culture energy without saying it's cancellations, like call out energy, and it's, I think call outs are generally fine, but like just the way he does it, it's like in this really weird like holier than thou like moral aspect on Twitter. You know what I mean? It's not even like a sit down nuanced take. It's like, look at this bad thing that this person did, and then you know you're kind of just throwing meat at a bunch of fucking rabid hungry dogs. Rather than if you like sit on YouTube and you sit down and you talk about something for a few minutes and you're like, okay, I understand where you're coming from. You can usually at least have like you can at least like articulate yourself. But like in this instance, like Adin apparently got banned for saying the F slur. Fine, good. You should get banned, like a temporary ban, I think, for saying like bad boy words. Obviously, come back and you should know better. And then if you don't change your behavior, you probably get permanent banned. That's fine. I don't care. But there's something like weirdly opportunistic about like Jake Lucky. It's more, it just feels like his energy is like, hey guys, like I'm the good guy, and I'm gonna look at all these bad people, which aren't really necessarily bad. It just feels like a virtue signal. Yeah, it's like a white modern warrior. Sure, it just feels like that energy, that turtleneck emo, that modern warrior, that Joe robe, that type of energy of like, dude, does he really care? And like then, you know, somebody put a screenshot in here that was like, you know, him saying bad words back in the day, and I did too. So like, you know, you can change, like XQC calling it out too, but like there's a way that Jake Lucky does it, and it's just like different. It doesn't come from a place of like, I know why you're saying these things. I get where you're coming from, but you have to stop. That's where I come from, because easy to start saying like a ton of just like really like loaded words like the F slur as like a joke, because that's online culture, and it needs to stop because it's shitty. It's shitty behavior, and it kind of like sets things up to exclude people of that would generally receive that slur. Historically, it's just been a bunch of white people, straight white guys, calling each other the N-word, the F slur, and all these other shitty things. And now other people are coming into the space, which is what should happen, and they're maintaining the energy. But now it's like pushing people away from being comfortable in that space. But like, obviously, as somebody who's like formerly been like pretty edgy, and I still have some fun with some jokes, not this edgy though. I understand where they're coming from, especially the younger people like Adin Ross. They're doing bad things and they're doing shitty things that we've all done. It's just that like I wasn't on camera. Like, so I got lucky. One of the luckiest parts of me is that like my worst moments weren't broadcasted to the world. But it just feels like the way that Jake Lucky does these things, it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel genuine. It doesn't feel like he cares. It feels more like he's just trying to get people to think he's a good guy. And these types of people always get what's coming to him. Like, something will always happen. This is what happens. This is like Jake Lucky, and maybe I'm 100% wrong and he's just a genuine guy, but I don't get that feeling. What happens is he sets himself up to be this like moral arbiter, this like really powerful, like I'm right, I am virtuous, and then he makes a small mistake and he gets decimated because of the energy he's put out there, suggests that he is holier than thou and he's somebody who's never done anything wrong. So that's what I get from here. When it comes to the Adin thing, like, obviously it sounds like what he did was shitty, if that's what happened, which it probably is. I wonder if he said anything on here. Adin Ross. What is Adin Ross's Twitch? I mean, not Twitch, Twitter. What's Twitter? Let's see.
Good, bro.
It's LeBron?
This is LeBron James. This is his plug for Twitch, and he got banned. All right, so he hasn't really said anything in a couple of days. I wonder what happened exactly. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and another special shout out to all my Patreon and Twitch subs. If you'd like to support this channel further than you already have by just watching the video alone, go down in the links below where you can sub on my Patreon, which will allow you to get your name on this beautiful black wall. Or you can go to the Twitch page and you can actually use a free Amazon Prime sub, if you have Amazon Prime, to subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.